Hi everyone, I'm Joe Murphy and I'm excited to tell you that I'm running for Ward 1 again. In 2017, I ran a campaign focused on enriching life for the people of Ward 1. That goal is still at the heart of this new campaign. But after getting to know so many of you through the previous one, I now know I have an improved focus on what the people of Ward 1 want from their leaders. I feel my biggest contribution to the City Council will be the perspective of someone outside the Quincy political clique. I will bring fresh ideas and independence to the job. So here's what this campaign will be about. It's clear that Quincy needs to focus on infrastructure. The roads all around the city, and especially in Ward 1, seem to form an obstacle course of potholes to navigate. The sidewalks are also a mess. Quincy citizens pay more in property taxes each year and see little improvements on the streets they live on. We also need to talk about investing in our sewer and storm drainage system. The city is now being sued by the EPA because they have not prioritized keeping our waters clean. This is not something the federal government does lightly, and this was not done out of the blue. Our current leaders were not taking this problem seriously enough. Our coastline and our part of the harbor are the crown jewels of Quincy, and we need to treat them as such. Luxury projects need to wait for the bones of our old city to be repaired. This leads into our focus on coastal resiliency. We need to expedite seawall and tide gate projects. I talk to families in the schoolyard in the morning who are still not back to normal since last year's flood. In addition, we have yet to take further steps to modernize and green our environmental policy. Renewable energy is now competitive in terms of cost to fossil fuels, and we should be moving forward with municipal green aggregation for our electric supply. Any new commercial construction should be required to take steps that reduce their carbon output. To that end, I think the city should form a green zoning task force consisting of energy experts and experienced builders working together to lead Quincy's revitalization in a responsible direction. Amidst Quincy's revitalization, not every property has to become a luxury apartment building. I want us to be a thriving city. That means more than being a boarding house for Boston. We need to encourage a broader mix of amenities for the citizens who are already here. And speaking of the citizens who are already here, we need to keep them here. We can't let long-term Quincy residents be squeezed out by rising property taxes. We need to talk about more abatements for our seniors, disabled, and veterans. We need to make sure there are good-paying jobs so that people will stay. And these good-paying jobs, many of them are in Boston and Cambridge. No one has spoken out for citizens of Quincy against the MBTA mistreatment louder than I. If elected, the MBTA will know that there's another city councilor that won't let Quincy's commuters be pushed around. I also want to create discretionary funding in the form of participatory budgeting. This would be a pot of money that will go towards projects proposed by our citizens. We would then post those projects online and survey the residents to see which projects they want funded. Whether it's planting trees, park repairs, community block parties, or concerts, the citizens would have a direct say in how a small part of the city coffers are spent. And the time has come to hire a completely independent outside financial consultant to review the city's financial plan and forecast. With all the money we are borrowing, it's important that we don't leave a financial mess for the next generation. This is just some of what we are going to talk about over the next few months. Thanks for hearing me out. By the way, I'm having my first campaign event Sunday, June 23rd at Cagney's, 6 p.m. It's a meet and greet with me, followed by a Quincy trivia night. Come out. This campaign is about serious stuff, but it's also going to be fun. Thank you very much.